Hey, and welcome to our latest episode, where we have a frankly terrifying sail to Malta. The beginning, though, lulled us into a false sense of security with a very easy and beautiful start.
Currently sailing away from Sardinia and now heading on to Malta at the moment. The winds seem quite good at the moment as well, but I don't know if they'll last, but we shall see.
Hopefully a nice, easy passage, no dramas. It's nice to be sailing for once. We are entering kind of small dinghy migrant waters. So we've done some reading up on that. We've got a plan if needed. Hopefully not. We'll put out a mayday or a pound depending if you do see anyone. We've got the radar on as well, so hopefully we'll pick up anything approaching at night, or that we can see. There's a lot of them empty. You get a lot of empty little boats floating around for people that have been rescued. And we don't want to go into any of those either. So yeah, it's a bit of a delicate situation, that one. But yeah, we've got a plan for if there is anything, probably more likely between Malta and on the way to Greece. But we are off Tunisia, we'll be getting closer and off to Libya at the end of the passage. So yeah, we do need to just keep that in mind. So that's probably it, just a bit more alert as to that than normal. Yeah, we'll see what it brings.
Good morning. I'm going to hold the camera because it's rolly. It's 6:44. Sun has just risen. Had a long night. Very dark. We've got a small waxing crescent on the moon at the moment, so it's getting bigger, but it's only small. There weren't any clouds, so the stars were amazing. We'll go back to bed for an hour, because I want to take some pain relief anyway. Aim for my elbow and B for my foot, which I may need to get checked in Malta. A box fell on it from the boat, and obviously it rolled out of place. Tony opened up, it's like a cupboard or hatch above where the engine is. It's a plastic box with stuff in it. It fell on my foot and it's swollen. I can't really move my toes now. Partly on my ankle and partly on my foot, so I can't flex at the ankle properly and I can't move my toes properly. And it's a bit swollen, so it's painful and that's keeping me awake. That's about it, otherwise I'm okay. Well, we're not any less rolly. It's not much quieter, but we done it. So 95% of that was Tony. We keep offering, but he kept saying I'm nearly there, and then you weren't nearly there, and I'd offer again. I said I'm nearly there.
Good morning. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. I've just woken up. You can probably see by my hair I haven't kept it this afternoon. But yeah, we've been going for about just over a day at the moment. We've done just over 110 miles, but we motored most of last night because there was no winds whatsoever and the sails were flogging, so had to switch to engine on, and that was about 11 hours worth yesterday until about 5 o'clock this morning, till I put the pole out and we went wing on wing, which seemed to work. Day 2, maybe. We're at the point of the changing of the guards. It's what we're actually doing at the moment. I've just woken Bryony up from her slumber. She just told me she looks like Radagasta Brown. I don't doubt that. But yeah, I just had my night shift. Started at 12, I think.
No, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Well, 2 o'clock actually local time.
But I woke Bryony up a couple of times to sort out the sails and I can't remember what else. We're currently at the bottom of Sicily. Can't really see it. It's a bit hazy this morning. But the traffic's picked up. This is also your handover. We shall see. And there's the kettle.
Oh, coffee. Oh.
Radagasta Brown reporting to duty. For duty. It's not bad now. I have got a hairbrush. I'm going to deal with a feral look that I'm rocking after 48 hours of hair neglect. I was very asleep when Tony woke me up this morning. Wrong part of my sleep cycle to try and get up from. So I have got a coffee. Trusty coffee. My trusty blue plastic camp mugs. I wasn't lying, it's a bit busy out here. Passing a catamaran and tanker to starboard. There's a fishing vessel to port and there's another fishing vessel up ahead. Yeah, lovely sailing last night. The wind died down just before Tony, like 10 minutes before I woke him up. But yeah, 6 knots and about, I think we're having gusts around 15, so pleasant, no reefs needed, flying along. But yeah, let's see what the day brings. Sails are not long life at all. It's because there's not enough wind for the very gentle swell that there is. They'll get put away at some point when it dies a bit more, but eking it out. Don't want to motor. We are not cut above motoring, we're cut above sailing. Well, there's not cut above that much at the moment.
We have dolphins. She says, I know there's loads of them. Oh, I can't go up on the deck really without Tony. We have a rule. Ooh. Yeah.
Ronnie, what are you doing?
They're my new sunnies. Do you like them? So what happens when you spend too long on the boat? You start turning into part of it, like in Pirates of the Caribbean, right? No,
yeah,
these are the ones that Aisling, my brother's girlfriend, fished out of the sea in Sardinia. They are Ray-Bans though. What? Going with the cool kids. Am I a loser?
Yes. If Bryony's right foot could talk, it would tell me it didn't appreciate a box being dropped onto it.
This was super not forecasted. That might have been lightning. Oh, this is a little stressful. Yeah, we were meant to have the winds meant to die down. Instead, we've had 26 knots come up. Hopefully, get a bit choppy. So we've just double reefed the main. Double reefed the main. Put the Jenna main entirely. We're still doing 5.3 knots. There was a flash over there, but I don't know if it was just my stress. Hopefully. Can't be doing the lightning. Not that as well. Yeah. It's got a bit choppy. Getting pooped off, so wave went over, so I'm a little bit wet. I'm not wearing any trousers. Tony,
We can't see.
I'm not wearing any trousers. Beep! Lightning. Camera's got to go. Right. That got a bit exciting. I don't know what.
Too exciting.
Exciting, so the words were a little bit scary.
Absolutely beep. There was lightning bolt that I don't know how far away
it was. Not far.
Yeah, it was not far. And I saw the strike, heard the snap, and then yeah, we were inside. But yeah, there was quite a lot of things happening in a short amount of time there.
The problem was with it, the winds just picked up huge wind,
Yeah,
30 knots of wind.
I saw quite a lot of spray coming up in the distance and thought that's a bit of wind over there. So we decided to take the main down.
Which was difficult when there's lightning around you.
Yeah, you don't really want to do that.
Not ideal.
We took the main down, and then we saw a few bits of lightning and one that was really close to us. That
bit was before we took the main down. That was why taking the main down was so scary, because we knew how. We've also got quite big waves.
Yeah.
I knew how close it was. It was not far at all.
But yeah, it's just knowing what to do at that moment in time. And it's just happened. It's like, oh my god.
Turning all the sockets off, putting electrics in the oven in the bit that if you do get a strike we don't lose, our sat phone, our camera, our EPUB. We're like, well, do we leave the other electrics on, like the radio? And like, we're going to leave our autopilot on because we're not out at the helm because we're hiding inside. And then you poked up and you could see that it was 30 knots of wind, which it was pretty bad, like the boat was heeling a lot.
I just saw the solar panel flip up and thought, oh my god. It was quite hairy.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
We skirted closer to Sicily after that scare, where we were treated to the most beautiful sunrise that morning.
Go on then, Tony, you start. I'm so tired.
Yeah, and we're pretty tired. We've anchored
somewhere off Sicily.
Yeah, close to sort of direct route to Malta, really.
Yeah, got a 50 nautical mile jump, haven't we?
Yeah, it's about that.
Which we'll do tomorrow.
Yeah, so yeah, we decided to anchor here because the cape is quite high still. It's quite high tomorrow and the next day, well, until Monday I think. But
have they explained what the cape is?
No, it's just a no, I haven't.
So it's part of weather forecasting, which indicates the potential likelihood of lightning storms, and the area was pretty high on one of the forecasts, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the whole of the Med really. It's just highlighted in pink, so yeah, not really sure how accurate it is, but it does say it's you can't predict it, you can just
you use that and the other information.
Yeah.
And the other information was we got caught out yesterday, and it's more likely to be in the afternoons and the early evenings, isn't it, that lightning does develop. So we've hunkered down for late afternoon and evening here, and then we'll have an early start and aim to get to Malta with no repeated dramas.
Yeah, we'll get there in daylight so we can see what we're doing and hopefully check in.
Should be nice.
Yeah.
I can be to hospital so I can check my foot.
And yeah, get to a hospital as well.
We are off the final leg, 50-mile, nautical mile-ish hop across to Malta. We've slept, which is nice, very nice. We're leaving our little anchorage, and yeah, finally gonna get there. Right, are you ready, Tony? There is someone swimming in the sea ahead. Forwards. Off the seabed. No, I'm turning. Ross not removing anyone down in the water. Where is he still coming closer? The anchor's up. Oh, let's show you where we anchored last night. Just there, just ruins of an old fort, or a watchtower, more likely actually. Everything is flat calm at the moment. It's just gone 8. Look at that sea, flat as a pancake. We got up about 10 minutes ago. Tony is still in his pants.
We can see Malta. It's quite hazy at the moment for some reason. I don't know if it's fires. I don't know if it's clouds. It consists of haze. Water vapour. We'll just say that.
Got no wind.
No wind. Sails are flogging. We did have about 8 knots for a couple of hours, but now it's down to 5, and it's right behind us, so it's quite shifty. Also, no fish. That's about it really. It's been pretty flat calm.
Yeah, it's been pretty unexciting.
Quite a few pots we had to dodge past. I think that's it.
It's like getting blood out of stone.
Yeah, well, nothing really happened on this passage, so...
Well, no, I guess. We did see some, we don't know if they were, what it was, Stewie, that were along the surface. We could see some dorsal fins, kind of along. I know Sicily's a breeding ground for sharks, but there were quite a few of them. And I don't really know if tuna tend to chill along the surface like that. They weren't jumping. So we don't know what they were, but they didn't bite at the lure, whatever it was. We'll never know. That's about as exciting as it got, I think.
Yeah, and probably great whites.
That is where they breed in Sicily.
Apparently.
It's a breeding ground for them.
We'll just go for that. Great whites.
Yeah, we saw a school of baby great whites.
Yeah.
Made it. Time to relax, recover, and get me to the hospital.
Hoist the sails and trim the sheets. The ocean rhythm sets the beat. horizon bound where freedom's found, following life's compass. Captain standing at the helm, the first mate steady, ready now. Explore the seas and chart new dreams, wind will take our hands. So watch with us on the cut above, the breeze will blow us both along. Adventure bound, let's hoist the sails, sail these seas.